Well, y'all, good morning. I completely forgot my camera in the truck. We got here this first property. This is that one that's got that big rock levee at it, but we checked our traps and we had a beaver and 2 otter. So had a pretty good little run right here. We'll be pulling these on the next trip, but I'm sorry I forgot my camera. But anyway, we got, as you can see, we caught a little bit of first, so we'll turn you back on when we get to the next property. Hopefully we got some more catches. We'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just pulled up here this spot I set last Saturday, and we only had a couple otter here then, but pulled up here this morning. We got 1 beaver there. Walk across the road. Got another beaver right there. Walk right down the road to this other crossover. Got another beaver right there. My foothold right there in the corner, it was flipped upside down, and our conibear right there was pushed over for some reason. I don't know how they did that. And then our other conibear we got right, it's behind that tree, but it's in the run where they're going back through the woods. It was still sitting. But come up here and we got us a nice triple. You can just see where they're staying at. There's chewing and everything all through here, and their hut is right there about where my setters are in the camera. The hut's right back in there, and then got another slough right up here that we got a few traps on. Hopefully we got something there. And then this giant slough just goes on back through the woods there, back to the river. So just a great place to catch some beaver. So we'll get these taken care of and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, as y'all can see there in the center of the camera, got us another beaver there. We just pulled right down the road. We ain't 100 yards from where we just took that triple. Then walk right over here and we got us another one. Had a coon and a drowning set over there, but you can just see the crossover right here, and they go right through there, and then this connects back to that other slough that we were showing you. So get these 2 loaded up and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, I showed y'all this spot the other day. We had us a nice otter, just had that trap right there going beside that log underneath that limb there, going down this slough here. And we got a couple traps back up on that beaver dam you can see there in the background. So, but here's number 7 for the day on the beaver. So it's starting to rain pretty good now. We got some nasty weather moving in today, so we're gonna get him taken care of and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just pulled up here to these traps. I've showed y'all this spot a couple times here on the side of the highway where I had the double TS85s. Pulled up here, got us another beaver. It's number 8, so we'll get him loaded up and catch y'all on down the line. Well, we got us another otter today. This is that spot I showed you, the double on beaver. But you can also tell it's pouring raining, so we're gonna hurry up and get him taken care of and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Y'all looky here. I just had a dirt hole punched in underneath the end of this log right here, and that's an MB 450. And got a giant tomcat here just by a couple toes, so I'm gonna hurry up and get him taken care of. I just wanted to get him on camera for y'all. Looks like he's been fighting. He's got a hole in his throat, like he's been fighting something. But we'll get him out of here and get this set remade, and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we pulled up here, my one conibear right over here in this drainage where I showed y'all that otter the other day. My other foothold where we lost that one last week is still setting, but we pulled up here. As you can see, we do have 2. I had one on this breakdown set. Then I got 2 330s over here in that channel that you can see going back that way. And we picked up this other beaver right here. And I want you to look. That's the one we lost last week. 'Cause all I had was a toe in the trap right down there, and we got him. So glad to be picking him back up. And you can just see why they're in here. This big old slough. We're over here in some rolling hills. So got 2 more beaver going in the truck. That's 9 and 10 for the day. So we'll get these 2 loaded up and we'll catch you on down the line. Well, pulled up here the last trap on this property here. This one's been sitting here a while. Pulled up here. We got us a nice beaver. Just in this little channel goes up this ditch right here. We had a otter over in the back corner back at, well, if you follow this ditch down, it goes back left, that big beaver dam I've showed y'all several times. but we're pulling all these. And of course on pull day I'm catching stuff when I ain't caught nothing in these in and this one hasn't caught nothing in a while, probably a couple weeks. But sometimes letting them soak pays off. Got us another nice beaver. That's number 10 for the day. So we'll get this one out and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just made it back. We come in with 10 beaver, 4 otter, and this big pretty tomcat. This biggest one, or second one of the year. Glad to be getting him. I was beginning to think I wasn't ever gonna catch another one this year, but it'd be pretty once he's dry. But we got some skinning to do tomorrow, so we'll catch y'all on the next trip. Well, good morning everyone. We're back out here on the trap line. I just set this trap yesterday morning. We pulled up here this morning. We're running in the dark because we got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of ground to cover. I've showed y'all this spot several times in the past. Hopefully I'll be able to later on in the sunlight. We've got a bunch of canals up here on this property and stuff, but just had this trail crossing back and forth over to these 2 canals here, and pulled up here this morning. Got us a nice big otter, so we'll get him taken care of and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we pulled on down the ditch. I had 3 conibears sitting right here in this spot, and pulled up here and we got us another nice otter. And then I got another trap just right down the ditch there, about where that tree is. I got the light on, and there's another otter and a conibear there. So got 3 so far this morning, and we're just getting good and started, so we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just got here to this next property. I showed y'all this property last year there at the end of the spring. Don't y'all look here this morning. We got that beaver by 1 toe, and it is almost completely ripped off. So good Lord gave me that one, because we almost lost him. But anyway, we got us a nice beaver here, first one of the morning, so hopefully we'll catch a bunch more today. So we'll get him taken care of and catch y'all on down the line. Well, good morning everybody. We're still running, and it's finally got daylight enough that I can run without my light, obviously. And we're here at this big rock levee I've showed y'all multiple times. Pulled up here and we're pulling these traps today. We've been trapping for a little over 2 months. We pulled up here pulling this one trap right here and got us a nice beaver. They just had a trail going up these rocks, and I figured out a way to get it here on these rocks and picked us up another beaver. So we'll get him out and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we got here to this next little levee crossover. They had a crossover coming right here when the water was up, and we got 2 drowners over there, but they're still way too deep. And they just follow this channel right here, and it goes back and dumps into the river. The river's just right back over here. And this is number 41 off of this property. So we'll get him taken out and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we finally connected on another one just here in this breakdown spot. We showed y'all this spot the other day, this big slough here. I had another beaver over here at the corner, but I guess he didn't kick out in the water far enough with the coyotes. There was nothing left of him. I was able to get the tail, but can't show the rest of it. YouTube will kick my video off if I do. But got us another nice beaver here. Another property I set up Saturday I was going to show y'all. The river jumped like 2 foot in less than 36 hours, and the whole place is underwater. And by the river graph, it'll be over 2 weeks before we can get back in there. So had that happen earlier. But anyway, we got here to this spot. This is the last trap of this spot, and got us a nice little beaver here, and we'll get him out of here and catch y'all on the next one. Well, y'all, we caught another one here. Just coming up to this big castor mound. I'd put a little lure here the other day. They haven't really been working in here because the farmer had dug out several holes, but I think this one makes 5 or 6 we've caught right here. And we just redid that one over there, and there's a little bit of fresh mud here everywhere, so there's a couple showed back up since all this last bit of rain we had come through, but you can just see why they're in here. But we're gonna leave these 3 or 4 traps right here. One more check. We'll pick these up Thursday. So we got us another nice beaver, so we'll catch y'all on down the line. Yeah, well, y'all, we pulled up here. We got us another one. This trap's been sitting here for over a week. They just travel this ditch right here, as y'all can see. Got this big slough flooded. We just showed you that one beaver right back up the woods there. Come to this beaver dam here, got us another one. I was gonna pull these traps, but now I'm rethinking I might just leave them till Thursday anyway and see what else we can get. So got us another one, so we'll get him loaded up and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just pulled on down the slough here from where I just showed y'all that one. It was right back up that way. We'll just come here to this one. Had it right here pinched off. Got us one beaver here, and I can see my trap's gone right over here. So if I have something in that one, I'll turn you right back on here in just a minute. So, but we'll got one here, so we'll catch you on the next one. Well, y'all, we didn't have a beaver. We had us another big otter. You can see we're just right over here. That other beaver's laying right there. Just got a trail going right through here. Had the conibear right here in the trail. So got us another big otter. I think this is number 4 for the day. And we're in double digits on the beaver. I don't know how many we're up to now. We're 10 or 11, something like that. So starting out to be a pretty good day, and we still got a lot of ground to cover. So get this one taken care of and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we're back here on this spot on the side of the highway once again. And we got us another beaver. I don't know how many's in here. I was fixing to pull these traps. I figured I'd caught them all. Well, apparently we got us another big beaver, and it's still not the one we lost a few weeks ago, because this one's got all 4 feet. The one we're looking for ain't got a front foot, but got us another one, and I was off on my count a while ago. This only makes number 9, so we need one more to make 10 for the day. So, but anyway, we'll get him taken care of and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we got here to this other piece of property where we had a triple here, right here the other day. We had one there, had one here, which we got another one here today. But that trap over here is just throwed, and then we do have another beaver right on the other side of the side beside there, and I'll show you him here in just a minute. But got us another one here that makes number 10, and that nowhere makes number 11. So, but I'll turn you back on in just a minute when we get over there. Y'all, here's this other one I was telling you I had right here on the other side of the road. Just got this nice crossover right here, so get him out of here and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just pulled down the road, and we got one beaver here in the castor mound set. Walk right over here. That trap's still sitting right over there. Oh, we got a little water. See, that trap's still sitting there. Y'all can see. Got a beaver right there. And we'll walk right back over here. Stay with me. Y'all can just see why they're in here. Just crazy. Get a hold of my cable here. Y'all can see. And got us another one right there. So got us a nice triple right down the road, and we were literally just right there, about 100 yards. So get him taken care, get these taken care of, and catch y'all on down the line. Hey y'all, we just pulled on down here this last spot in the woods. Got this ditch that goes on back to the river and comes across this ramp, which you can just see the 2 trails here, and we had 4 conibears here. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3. Had us a triple, and our 4th one over there in that spot is throwed. But this is the first ones we've caught right here. But connected on another triple, and this ditch just goes back up to where we just showed you those other 5 we just picked up. And then we got 3 more here. So glad to be picking them up. That makes 17 right there today. So get these 3 taken out of the traps, get the traps reset, and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Oh, y'all, we just set this trap right here yesterday, but you can just see the trail going right up and over, and we got another conibear right on the other side, but it's still setting, and they're hitting this field that's flooded. But this property here, they've got a big reservoir that's full of fish, and they're wanting the otter caught out of here. So here's the first one off of this property, and number 5 for the day. So we'll get this one out of here and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just got around here to the back side of this new property I just set up yesterday. Pulled up here and got us a nice big beaver we just caught last night, and you can just see why we're in here. They got a They come right up and over, but it's too open on the other side for me to put another one. I mean, it's wide open over there, and this is the only pinch point I had. And surprisingly enough, this is the only trail crossing this levee right here. But as you can see, they've just got this big gigantic slough, and on the very east side of these woods is where we just showed you that otter that we caught. So get this beaver out of here and catch y'all on down the line. We still got a lot to do. Well, y'all just got here to the next property. I showed y'all this spot several times last year. Just this big canal, and we got that beaver hut right there. We just had I kind of kicked a spot down. They were climbing up on the bank right here, but I kicked it down, and we had a Bridger 5 bedded right there on a castor mound set. Picked us up a nice beaver. So we got a couple more traps right over here, and if I got anything, I'll turn you back on. Well, y'all, we just walked over here where I had those other ones. I just showed you that beaver. I walked right over here. Had a conibear here, got us a beaver. And you can see the trail, how they've got the bank eaten too. And we had another conibear right down at the bottom there, and we got us another otter. We just set these yesterday. We'll get these taken care of and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just pulled on around. I had another beaver on down the levee, but I didn't video him. Then they got 2 or 3 trails coming across here, and they converge right here into these 2 trails. That one was throwed, and there was like 5 turtles took off, so I figure that's probably what throwed that. But we were lucky enough to pick this beaver up before the turtles throwed it, and this is number 23 for the day. So we'll get this one out and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just pulled up here on a new property. I set this spot every year. It's just a little ditch that runs down the side of this field here. It runs around, but then it runs back into a big canal system back this way. And I set a trap right here every year. I think I caught 5 right here last year. We pulled up here this morning, got us one here. So I think this is number 24. So catch y'all on down the line. Well, we come on around. We were just right there. Come on around. This is another little side ditch and runs back to those woods. Right there is a giant slough that runs to the highway and back to the railroad tracks, which are on the other side of those woods there. But this is just a feeder ditch between the two. And I always put a conibear here. And we pulled up here today, and looks like we got us another otter, I think. Yep, got us another otter. I think that's number 7 on the day on them, so we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we come on around. We were back in there, and we had to come back around and come through and got over here to these woods. They flood every year, and the beaver try to hold all the water in there, obviously. But they had a nice crossover right here, and it just goes right over and goes right down in the water. And we got another set right over there, but it's still setting. But pulled up here and we got one, so glad to be picking up another one. That's number 25. So we'll get him out and catch y'all on down the line. I don't know how well y'all can see it in the camera or hear me, but a bunch of ducks getting up out of these woods here. got a throat trap. Yeah, let me pull on around here. We got 2 more sets up here by this hut. See if we got anything, and then we'll go back. We got to turn around anyways. Oh, we got one. Got one. Had that way down at the bottom, and the other one where they're coming up on top of the hut here, mudding it up quite a bit, is still setting. But we got one in the deep run, so I'm happy about that. So we'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all can just see the kind of territory that I'm trapping here. I turned you on, hopefully some of them ducks will jump up. Just had 2 deer run across in front of me. I know they'd be hard to see in the camera, but they're down at the very end of the screen. Well, y'all, we just pulled up here at this big culvert. I had right on the side of the highway. We had a drowning right on both sides. One's bedded right there in all that muddy water, and we had this beaver. We had this one, got the trap bedded right here. Just had another castor mound, and got this big old female. So that's 2 more. I think that's 27 and 28. I think, if my count's right. So we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, as y'all can see, we got us another one. We had to come down the highway just a little ways and got this big slew right here, and we always put a castor mound right here, and it's usually good for 3 or 4 anyway. But here's the first one. Now, I think it's number 29. So we'll catch y'all on down the line. Got here to a new property and pulled up here to my drowning set. It's the only one that had anything. All my conibears on the crossover and stuff are still setting, but if y'all can see that big blob underneath the water there, we got us a big beaver. So we'll get him out of here and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, this is the last trap of this spot. They just got a crossover right here, and it goes underneath the side by side and goes back off. I've showed y'all this spot right here multiple times last year, where they go over an edge of this field and then they go back over in here, and this is a big gigantic slough that runs down through here. But just had the trap right here. You can see my stabilizer, and caught us a nice beaver, so we'll get him taken care of. And this is number 30 for the day, so glad for that. I'm tickled pink. So get him taken care of and catch y'all down the line. Well, y'all, we got down here behind my shop, and this trap's been here for quite a while, but they just come up this little ditch. It's a big giant slough, but right now this is the only thing that's got water, and their trap right over here is throwed, and I don't know what's in that one where that hole is, but got us a nice big otter right here. So that's number 9 on the otter today. So we'll get him out of here and catch y'all on down the line. Well, y'all, we just walked up here to this break in the dam here where we had a MB 750, and there's number 33 for the day. We are stacking them, so we'll get this trap reset and we'll catch y'all on down the line. Well, everyone, we just made it back, and as y'all can see, we came in with a load today. This is the best run so far I've had all year, and one of the best ones I've ever had in my life. But we come home with 33 beaver and 10 otter, and the wife picked up the skunk yesterday on the highway for me. So, but yeah, we got, and those beavers a buddy brung me, so I gotta skin them too. So we got a pile of fur to skin tomorrow, but we ain't doing it today because I am give out. But we had an awesome day. I mean, fresh ground. I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, you can just see what fresh ground does. So, well, glad you tagged along, and we'll catch you on the next one.